Lisa?
No.
Lisa, it's not Lisa, no?
No, afraid not.
Right. Is Lisa here? Is it? Lisa here?
There's no person of that name living
Right, let me
here.
just double check the information on 2 seconds. So it's not Lisa Walters, no?
There's no person of that name living here.
Okay, well we're here on behalf of EDF. I'm Rich from Seeker.
Alright, I'm Paul.
Okay, now we're here to access the electric to the safety inspection.
Right.
And are you going to allow us to do that?
Okay. Like I've explained, I'm not with EDF,
Okay.
and you're not from EDF.
I'm working
No,
on behalf
of
on
EDF.
behalf of EDF.
We're
They've
from
set
Seeker. On behalf of EDF.
And you are,
Richard Howden, like I just said.
okay, you do know you're supposed to show your ID.
Oh, yeah, I've got mine.
Well, it's on show now.
Okay. Thank you. And who's your friend?
He's a dog handler because we thought the dog was on site. But
Yeah, we had information that there was a dog
Ooh.
on site.
You had information there was a dog on site?
Yeah.
It's worse than that.
Cool.
Go on.
It's some rather vicious children.
Oh, okay. Right, now, all it is, we're here just to access the meet to do a safety inspection.
Right, well, you seem like very nice guys.
We don't want to. We're not here for any arguments or anything like that.
I know, and you're not going to get one. I'm not with EDF,
Okay.
and I'm not who you're looking for.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't need any check from EDF,
Alright.
and I definitely do not need any prepaid smart meters.
No.
Okay. That's fair enough.
EDF haven't contacted me.
Okay. Have they not?
They don't
not been
send
left
me.
letters?
I don't get any letters from anyone.
You should have had a number of letters left.
I don't get any posts from EDF.
Okay.
I don't get anything from EDF because I'm not with EDF. I don't allow unannounced visitors.
Okay, fair enough, yeah. Right.
And I, told your friend, one of your friends who came before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I've just woke up.
No, you're right.
That's
Don't worry.
Don't worry, it's not COVID.
That's all right.
I've had COVID myself.
Got to get used to it, haven't we? But yeah.
It's not COVID. It's not COVID. So I don't know what to say.
Alright.
Okay, that's fair enough. Now, Ed, could you mind me asking who you're actually with? Do you know who you're with?
I'm not at liberty to discuss
Because
that.
now, as far as like EDF are aware, you're with them. Okay. Now they've gone to a court to get a warrant.
They've got what?
So they give us a warrant. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Exciting.
Yeah,
It's
Now-
exciting stuff.
Now I'm afraid, obviously, if you're not going to allow us to come in, we will have to call the police.
We don't want to
Well,
do
do you know
that.
what?
And we don't really want to be doing that.
No, you've got to do what you've got to do.
I know we have. I know we
You've
have.
got to do what you've got to do.
Yeah.
You want us to...
Yeah.
I don't
You-
want,
you-
I don't want anything.
No.
No,
Okay.
I know you don't.
Is there any way you're going to allow us to come in and have a look at the meter without us calling the police?
I can't allow you to do that.
Okay.
If you've got a warrant,
Yeah.
right, I'm going to have to tell you a little secret. You're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. Your company's a bit crap, isn't it?
I don't know, I'm not...
Tell me why.
I'm not
Tell me why.
legally
Tell me why.
trained.
Who taught you to exercise a warrant?
No, well, no, like I said, I haven't exercised it. That they've gone to the court to get the warrant.
Oh, they've got. So you've got a warrant, or you haven't?
Yeah.
We
So,
haven't got a warrant.
So if you
only to
no,
go on, I'll let you finish. Go on.
nice fellas. I don't want to be mean. But
No, go for it. Go.
if you've got a warrant, if you've got a warrant on your little iPad there, then you are the one who's exercising the warrant.
Right.
Yeah, but as we actually haven't entered your property yet, we haven't exercised the warrant.
No, but you intend
Intend
to.
to, yeah.
Okay.
If it's needed.
I've got some legal training.
Okay, that's
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm interested. Go
Yeah,
for it.
and you're not doing it right.
Okay.
None
Well,
of you
we're doing
guys
it how
do.
we've
We're
been
doing it.
told
We're doing
to
it. I've
do
been told to.
You're doing it. That's what I'm saying. Your company's a bit shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because you're not doing it right. And even if you were, I'm not letting you in.
That's cool.
Okay?
Cool.
So if you need to call the police, you've got to
No,
do.
we're only
I
doing
don't
our
want
job,
to,
that's all it is,
but I'm
yeah.
telling you, call the police because you'll be wasting your time.
Alright,
That's
it's not personal. You're
I
actually
know
a
that,
nice
and this ain't
person,
personal
and we
either.
don't
No,
want
we
to
can
do
see
it
that, we can
that
see
way.
that.
We
Actually,
don't wanna do it that way.
for guys, and actually you're nicer than some, than the other,
Yeah.
your mate who came before us.
And I think
He was,
I think-
he was a bit of a tithead,
I know who
actually.
you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
chased him up the road. To be
Yeah,
fair.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
So it's nothing personal against you.
No, that's we know.
And you know, there are some guys who are really horrible. I actually
No.
help some people sometimes who are in situations who have fallen behind with their payments,
Yeah.
and they end up in a situation where they can't afford, and they don't want smart pay, prepay smart
Not
pay.
many people do. Yeah.
And there's a good reason for that. It's a good reason. Number one, smart meters are better for you, better for your health. You guys won't have much training in that either. Number two, the prepay thing's really quite naughty, you know. But anyway, do you know that the National Grid, that it costs them, do you know what it costs to supply the average house
Go on.
with gas and electricity? Well, they don't supply it. Neither do EDF, by the way. They're not suppliers. They're brokers. The only thing they sell is debt.
Yeah.
Right? National Grid, what they do is they transport the gas and electricity to people's homes.
That's right.
And the cost of that to the average home per month is £20 for electricity and £9 for gas. Do you know that?
I don't know that, but it doesn't.
Well, it's on their
Yeah,
website.
yeah.
It's actually on their website. And if you were to go and have a look on their website, you'd be able to confirm that, which I'm sure you will do later. I've said that. Right? Because you pay
I'll
bills
look
too.
it up.
Yeah.
I'll look it
You
up.
pay bills too, yeah? And let me tell you, everything in between, right, is profit
Oh,
for
hell yeah,
third-party
yeah,
companies,
yeah.
utility brokers. They are brokers now, not suppliers.
The government earn a fair bit.
The government as well,
Most of
and
it, I
that's
think.
how do you know the government can't charge the people, that's the services. So the way they've allowed, because the National Grid is actually a public company, and that's why National Grid can't charge the people, because it's although it's owned by shareholders, it's actually an arm of the government, it's part of the government, it's a government contract. So they can't, so what they do is they've allowed the competition, under the Competition Act, allowed all these different companies to trade, and then you've got the meter rental in between. You've got these utility brokers, and when if the government cut all that out, then the people, you know, even if they paid the National Grid somehow, which we shouldn't have to because everyone pays enough in taxes.
I'd love to be in a situation where we're paying next to nothing for electric and all that and gas.
Well,
I'd love it to be,
but even if we had to pay the National Grid transport costs, right? Even if we had to pay that, who can pay?
Yeah.
Right, anyway.
For £29 a month.
You are a very interesting lady, I gotta admit it. But I'm going to have to crack on with those words.
Well, I don't feel-
So what I'll do...
You've
If
got a
there's
job
any
to
way
exactly.
that you will let us
No,
in,
there's-
one
there's-
final
there's
chance.
not.
just
Where's
to
your
say-
locksmith?
No. He's round
He's round the corner.
Is that cool? I'm going to need his name too. So you
Well,
are.
I'll let him decide. For
This
that.
is a legal
Yeah,
matter now.
Yeah.
So this is a legal matter, and so now my video is now evidence.
No,
You
that's
do know.
fair enough.
Have you got public indemnity liability insurance?
Absolutely.
You do? Okay, that's why I need your names. I need your names and your IDs. That's why I need
There
it.
it
Right,
is.
but you're only getting that part of my name. And it's Richard H.
All right.
But, oh, that's no good. I need
But
your
that's all you'll be
Do you
getting, I'm
know?
afraid.
Do you know that makes your warrant invalid?
Does
Is it?
Yeah, it's a requirement of the
Okay,
warrant.
well, you can take
Go
that,
and
you
look
know.
up the powers of entry bill.
Yeah.
Go and look
Look,
up.
I'm
I'm serious.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
if
No,
you're
I understand.
if you are going to call the police on me, you better
I'm not
understand.
going to call the police on you.
Oh, no,
It's just a matter.
Oh, whatever you
it's
want
just
to call
our
it.
procedure. That's all.
It's your procedure, okay. Right, the won't make any difference. But anyway,
Yeah.
I won't. I quite like the police.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
bother me.
no,
I used to be married to
you just say like everyone. but yeah.
I used to be married to policemen, so it don't bother me.
Go on.
Yeah, it's under the powers of entry bill.
Yep.
For in particular to gas and electricity. Upon this is what I'm telling you, doing it all
Do know
wrong.
your stuff. Yeah, go on.
Right, what happens is you are supposed to rock up, tap, tap, tap. Number one, you should have invited me to a hearing for the warrant.
Well, this is what the letters were left. Should have.
No,
should
no,
have said.
there was
Should
no-
they reason
But then
they
saying
didn't
that
do
if you're not Lisa, you're not opening these
Exactly,
letters.
but no letters,
Okay.
no letters for
Okay.
any call.
Yeah.
So if
The
you
warrant
can you provide
is not
evidence?
against you. The warrant is to give us access to the meter.
Yeah, but still, nonetheless, whoever lives here should be invited to
no, yeah.
a hearing. Where is? May I see your warrant?
You see, you can have a look at it. Yeah. You can.
Warrants are all electronic.
Electric,
Yeah, whatever you say. I knew you was going to say that. I just have to have
So the amount of people that say it must be on paper and
no.
Clear enough, yeah.
I think so. I haven't got
Just
my
double
glasses
check,
on.
just double
Right,
check.
so can you please tell me where that was issued?
Right, this was issued.
Portsmouth, isn't it?
No, this was issued. Where is it? Dated. Considered. Application.
Peterborough Magistrates
Peterborough.
Court.
Now, see, that makes it dodgy. Because it's supposed to be within my county.
No, but what they do is...
Well, see,
because
then, how could I attend to a hearing?
Because they have to
They
do so many
give you an
warrants
option
in a
I think.
week.
No,
They
they
give you an
don't.
option apparently.
I can promise you now, they give no option. You know why?
On the letters
because,
you leave?
No, because, listen, I
Okay.
know this. I'm telling you.
I've got the letter in my van.
Well,
They give you an option of a call.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
why didn't they? I never. There is.
But this is what I'm
There's
saying.
no
If you're
letter.
not Lisa, you wasn't obviously opening the letters left.
Right, but why? Why is there nothing? Why is there? You think that if I would get a court letter, that even if it was an address to me, that would stick out in my mind from a call?
Well, I don't know that. I don't.
Right, okay. Well, have you got proof of service?
What do you mean by that?
Have you got proof that warrant or notification of that warrant
Yeah.
was served to this address? Because in order to, you need to have produced to the magistrate, to the justice of the peace,
Okay.
evidence
Yeah.
that this address was sent a human rights notice, which included an invitation.
Well, it's not me and him that
An
follow
invitation
the
to,
legal
well,
process
see,
from
but it
start to
should be,
finish.
because whoever applies for that is supposed to be who
Yeah.
exercises the warrant.
Okay.
You don't know that either.
All right, no,
Okay.
we'll leave it there anyway. All right.
All right.
And-
Well, then you think. But I'm telling you, I need details of your company of who I
But
can.
Seeker.
I know, but I need you're supposed to give me details of your company of who I
But
can.
Seeker.
I know, but I need you're supposed to give me. And oh my God, you haven't got a clue, have you? I feel sorry for you. Your company's doing you wrong, and it's going to get. Let me tell you, I've got to be honest with you. Your company's going to get you in a lot of trouble.
That's fair enough. That's
All right,
cool.
because
Yeah.
you're going to end up, because there are a lot more people, and I'm helping a lot more people to do this. So you're going to have to be careful, because you're going to start getting, if you've, I would like to see certificate for your public indemnity, your public liability indemnity insurance as well, because if you're going to attempt entry to people's homes, it's not funny. It's quite deadly serious.
I'm just making.
No.
Right,
no.
seriously,
it's
these are
that,
things
yeah,
that you
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, no, yeah, you're
and
right,
yet it's
yeah.
going to get you in trouble, because if I decide to make a claim against you in your private capacity,
Yeah.
if you haven't got that public liability indemnity insurance, I'm going to need to see bank statements of yours.
My bank statements. No one will be seeing.
Because
my bank statements, yeah.
you're making a contract with me. How do I know you're good for it when I'm going to take you to court and sue you? Because you're not exercising this warrant properly.
Okay.
Well, you'd have to take that up with themselves.
No, I've just made you aware, so now it's you in your private capacity. But anyway, you're not going to play
I'm not
ball.
really bothered, yeah, but go for
You know,
it.
you're not, you think you're not bothered, but you will be when I have you in court. But the thing
You
is,
won't be, you won't.
well, no, I actually will. Anyone can take a private claim out against anyone.
These-
So
these-
yeah,
these- I'll
wait,
and
wait
I'm
for it.
We're
telling you now. So
drifting away
this
from-
link tells you that I've just informed you on film. I have evidence of me telling you,
Okay.
right, that your warrant hasn't followed due process. I have evidence of that now.
Cool.
And so, whatever you do now after that, that is you who is responsible. You,
Okay.
you,
Well,
and
But
you.
you've decided it's not right. That
You
doesn't
haven't
mean
named
legally
yourself,
it's
so
not right.
because you haven't
I've
named,
named- I'll show
you
you
haven't
my
given
name.
me your
Yeah.
full name.
Yeah.
You have not given me your full name. So therefore, go and look on the powers of entry bill,
Yeah.
which is what tells you how you exercise a warrant. I've read it back to front, and you, anyone who intends to enter this property should give their full name.
We're
Their
not
full
going to
name.
give our full name.
Well, then your warrant's void.
All right, we're going round in circles.
Your warrant's void.
Yeah.
So do what you got to do.
All right then.
Right.
We'll
because
do
whether
that.
you-
It's nice speaking
It's
to you.
not
And you.
personal.
And it's
No,
not.
generally.
Listen, don't worry about me. It's not personal what comes for you.
Laters. Bye-bye.
Woof, fucking woof. Calling police. Okay, so the bully boys have left. They've obviously thought long and hard about the words that I spoke and realised that they haven't followed due process. So they've now attempted to post that letter through my door with the, saying that I can apply to a court for the hearing. They've already got the warrant, DVs. They've already got it. So they haven't exercised it because they haven't tried to get in. So they're thinking that letter they've put through the door is going to cover them legally. And then they're going to probably come back next week or whenever, because they can still use that warrant because they haven't actually exercised it, or so they think. But the fact of the matter is, they already have that warrant, so there will be no additional warrant. There will still be no hearing to attend. Technically, just putting that letter through my door does not make up for the fact that they've already got the warrant and the hearing went ahead or the hearing didn't go ahead because they rubber stamp them through, as we know. But they've obviously realised they've bitten off a bit more they can chew. If that's the best they can do, I've got plenty more tricks up my sleeve. Like that's going to do anything. I wouldn't care less what they had. I'm still not letting them in because they're not coming in here, and they're not fitting me no smart prepay meter. Not happening. Not on my watch. Which is quite funny because I was really souped up. I'm waiting for the police. I even went and put my makeup on, for God's sake, you know. And so they've run away now. So yeah, watch this space. Ding ding, round 2 coming soon.